This week is Kindness Week, which is part of the Great Kindness Challenge. I started making flowers, hearts, stars, small little stars, let's see, larger hearts. Had some different flowers in here. I've already started hiding these. They're going to be hidden around for the next week or so. Well, definitely for the next week. So I started hiding them today, even though technically Kindness Week starts tomorrow. And I'm going to go over some easy patterns you could do if you wanted to participate in Kindness Week as well. So there's many different versions of Kindness Week. This coming up week, starting tomorrow, the 22nd, is part of the Great Kindness Challenge, and I'll put a link in the description for their website. That is the particular group of students I'm working with right now, participating in. Some schools did a Kindness Week last week. I know there's one that sometime closer to more springish. The first pattern we're going to work on is the single round heart. I typically start with a magic circle, but that is difficult for some, so we're going to start with a chain of 4 and do it a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to start with the magic circle, that is what I did mine with. You can. That is more difficult for some. This is another way. So when I do my chain of 4, I like to get my fingers as best I can to hold that hole open. My fingers are bigger for this, so if you have smaller fingers, it's definitely easy. I do a slip stitch. Let me undo that real quick. So I'm doing a slip stitch into my first stitch. So it's the first hole you can get into. And with your hook, it kind of creates a little U. And then make sure I pull my working yarn, not my tail. And then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I like to keep my fingers into this hole for at least a couple stitches because it helps keep it open, because after it closes, it's kind of hard to find it again. Let's see. That's why I particularly like to keep it open. Next, you're going to do 3 triple crochets. So you take your yarn, you wrap it around once, twice, then you go into your hole. This is the hole that's created by the chains. Wrap it around once, bring it back through that hole. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. And remember, you're only going to go through 2 loops at a time. So you wrap your yarn, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops. Now you're down to 1, 2, 3 loops. You're going to wrap the yarn again, bring it through 1 loop, 2 loops. We're now down to 1, 2 loops. We're going to do it one more time. Wrap the yarn, bring it through 1 loop, 2 loops. And that's a triple crochet, or some people call it a treble crochet. I like to call it triple because you're doing it 3 times, and triple is 3. So again, wrap your yarn twice, because we gotta do this 3 times. So that's 1. Into the hole. Now you can see that the hole kind of stays open on its own. The more stitches, the easier to see the hole staying open. Pull yarn through the hole. Now I've got my 4 loops. Tail gets in your way, just move it out of your way. Wrap your yarn, pull through 2 loops at a time. 1, 2, wrap your yarn again, pull through the loops. 1, 2, wrap your yarn again, pull through the loops. 1, 2, you get your second triple crochet. Now let's do it one more time. 1, 2, go into our hole, wrap it, pull it through our hole. And then we're going to wrap it and pull through 2 loops at a time. 1, 2, wrap, 1, 2, wrap, 1, 2. So that gives me my chain 3, 1, 2, 3 triple crochets or triple crochets. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. So you're only wrapping it once, into the hole, wrap, pull through the hole. My tail's getting in my way again. Wrap, pull through 2 loops at a time. 1, 2, wrap, pull, 1, 2, 1 double crochet. We're doing 3. Wrap and pull through, go through into the hole, wrap and pull through. Got my 3 loops, This is why I like the magic circle. The tail kind of stays out of the way better. Wrap, pull through 2 loops, wrap, pull through 2 loops again. That is my second double crochet. We're going to do it one more time. Wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through. We're going to wrap and go through 2 loops, wrap and go through 2 loops. So now you should have 1 chain 3, 3 triple crochets, 3 double crochets. We're going to chain 1, and now we're doing the tip of the heart. So you can kind of see it's a heart. We're going to do a triple crochet, so you wrap it twice, go into our hole, wrap it once, pull through. Wrap it around once, pull through 1 loop, pull through 2 loops. Wrap it around, pull through 1 loop, pull through 2 loops. Wrap it around, pull through 1 loop, pull through 2 loops. That is our point. So we're doing the, now we're going backwards in the order we did. So it's a chain 1, and then 3 double crochets. So it's wrap, pull, go through into our loop, hole, wrap, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops. Wrap, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops. That's 1 double crochet. We need 3. Wrap and pull through, wrap and pull through, wrap and pull through. That's 2 double crochets. Here's our third. Now we're at 3 double crochets. We need 1 more double crochet. This is another reason why I like the magic circle, because my ring's adjustable at that point and I don't have to struggle with space. Triple crochet, so wrap it twice, go into our hole, wrap it, pull through our hole, wrap it, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops, wrap it, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops, wrap, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops. That's 1 triple. Wrap it again, go into our hole, wrap it, pull through our loop, wrap it, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops, wrap it, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops, wrap it, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops. Second triple crochet, 1 more, so wrap it twice, into our loop, our hole, pull it through our loop, hole. Wrap it, pull it through 2 loops, wrap it, pull it through 2 loops, wrap it, pull it through 2 loops. That is our last triple crochet, and we had a chain 3 start to finish with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you're only doing the single round, which is what we're working on right now, you're going to go into your hole and do a slip stitch. At this point, I cut it, and I like to pull it all the way through. Now you can tie these 2 together, you can weave them in, whatever you want to finish. When I have 2 like this that are at the point I'm only doing 1, I will tie them together first before I weave them in. It kind of just cinches the dip in the heart a little bit more. But as you can see, the heart center is a little bit different when you do a chain versus a magic circle. This one shows you a little bit magic circle a little bit better because this is the red was very stiff to work with. It's an older yarn. This is a very thin yarn. But I cannot cinch the circle because it was a chain, so the circle on this one stays the same. These ones are all single rows. Part 2, if you wanted to continue, will be a second row. So I'll make another heart to start off with that one, so we'll start off with row 2 on video number 2.